So the important part is that it needs to be in this form, the y by itself, so mx plus b. Okay, what does the m stand for? It's the slope. Okay, it's the rise, oh my board's tweaking already, over the run. Okay, and then the b is going to be the y-intercept. It's the starting point. And I'm trying to write the best I can, but my board is not working so far. Okay, and then we have two graphs. Okay, what kind is this? Positive. Okay, so then obviously this one's going to be that negative looking graph. Okay, so if we look at this first one, where does this first graph start? At 2. So you're going to go to the y line and put your point at 2. What is our slope? 1 over 4. So you're going to rise 1 and run 4. And we need a positive, so we're going to go up 1 over 4. Okay, and you can also go down 1 over 4. On the first line, you need to plot as many points as possible. Okay, line 2, where does it start? Negative 2. Okay, and it's a negative slope, so it should be going this way. Okay, so you're going to go up 3 and over 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, on the second line, you don't have to plot as many points as possible because as soon as you see that intersection point, then you know it's good. Okay. Your final is in multiple choice, so it's only going to give you coordinates. So you're going to, I mean, you can guess if you want to, but essentially our answer is what? -4, comma 1. Okay, so it's going to look like that with 4 options, okay, to choose from. Okay, look at number 3. Okay, the only difference between these and the first ones is the y is not by itself. Okay, so the whole goal here is to get the y by itself, and the steps are the same every time. You're going to subtract. Oh, this is getting weird. Subtract the x's. And then your second step would be to divide by the number next to the y. Okay, if there is a number there. Okay, and I would also fill in any ones. Okay, so where's there a 1 up here? Yeah, there's a 1 right here. Okay, so I would fill it in. It's going to make your life a little bit easier. Okay, so we're going to write the first one down. We got 7x minus 2y equals 8. Okay, so we're going to subtract the x's. So we're going to say minus 7x minus 7x. So you got negative 2y equals, and here's the part where you guys screw up, okay? This, you cannot combine an x and a number, okay? It's just going to get written in a straight line. So it's just going to look like, you can say negative 7x plus 8, or you can say 8 minus 7x. Okay, and then it says divide by the number next to the y. What is that? Yeah, divide each piece by 2. Well, negative 2. But. Okay, what is 8 divided by negative 2? Negative 4. Okay, what's a negative over a negative? Positive. And 7 over 2, we're going to leave it just the way it is. Okay, typically you should get one fraction. And I would say it would be the x's because it's a slope, you need that rise and that run, okay? And so now that we did this first one, I like to just solve the second one and then graph them. So you got 1x plus 2y equals 8. Yeah. Okay, we say minus 1x minus 1x. That's supposed to be a minus. I don't know what is wrong with my board this morning. So I got 8 minus 1x. And then divide by 2. Okay, so you're going to get 4 minus 1/2 x. Okay, and so now we're ready to graph them. If we look at the black one, where does it start? Negative 4. What is our slope? 7 over 2. So we're going to rise 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over 2. Okay, the blue one, where does it start? Okay, it starts at 4. And what is our slope? Negative 1 over 2, meaning the line should be going this way. Okay? So you're going to go down 1 over 2. Okay, and then write down that intersection point. This heading. I don't even care. Like, I would call Murph because he's failing his classes. I don't really care about mine, but his other ones he should be working. There's no chance. He doesn't do anything. Okay. So it should be 2, 3. Oh, before I forget, I don't know if you want to write it somewhere on here, but we have different options. What if the lines are like this? No solution. Oh my gosh, this mark is getting my nerves. Okay, and then what if they're on top of each other? Yeah, so this one's gonna be an infinite. Dude, it's so annoying. Like I don't want to exit it out and then restart because it's gonna take forever. Okay, substitution and elimination. There's a lot of steps and I'm not gonna write them down. Okay? So essentially you're gonna circle the one that says y equals. Which one is that? The bottom one. And you're gonna plug it into the other one. Okay, up there for the y. So we got negative 3x minus 2, and instead of y, what are we writing? 2x minus 1. Equals 2. What would your next step be? Distribute, okay? You gotta get rid of those parentheses. So you're gonna get negative 3x minus 4x plus 2 equals 2. And then what? Yeah, so we can combine these two to give me a negative 7x plus 2 equals 2. Okay, and then what? we're going to subtract 2. Okay, so you're going to get negative 7x equals 0.
The solution to that linear equation is x.
Okay. Okay, and then divide by negative 7. I know better too. Like, as soon as I set my phone out, like, she freaking answers stuff. But whenever I need something, she don't answer. Okay, so you're gonna get x equals 0. That's our first coordinate. What do we do with that? We plug it back in where? The second equation, okay, the one we circled up here. So it's y equals 2, and instead of x, we're writing 0 minus 1. Okay, well, what is 2 times 0? 0 minus 1. Yeah, so it's going to be negative 1. Okay, and on these, they're just going to give you a coordinate. So what is that coordinate? Yeah, 0, comma, negative 1. Okay, solve by elimination. There are 3 types. What are they? Okay, the first one is where you add the 2 equations together. Second is when we subtract them. And the third is the harder ones where you need to multiply one equation. Okay, and then you can add them together. Okay, so if we look at this, see how these are different? Okay, that means you can just add them together. Well, what is negative 6 plus, or 6 plus negative 6? 0. So essentially, the x's cancel. And I would fill in any ones. Okay, so negative 1y plus 5y, 4y equals 4 plus 4, 8. Okay, and then we're going to divide by 4. So we get y equals 2. Okay, and where do we plug that in? The y, doesn't matter which equation? No. Okay, which one do you guys want to use? Top one? So we got 6y, or 6x minus, our y is 2, equals 4. Okay, and then you're going to add 2 to both sides. So you get 6x equals 6. And then you're going to divide. So what is your x going to be? 1. Okay, so our coordinate is going to be 1, comma 2. Okay, somewhere on here, if you want to write, you add them when you have same number different signs. Okay, on 9, you can see we got, you subtract them when you got same number different signs. Oh my gosh, it's